Look at Jacqueline in a bathtub. There's Jacqueline in a bathtub. Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. I just wanted to
Sell out. Can I tell them that?
For everyone who used to watch his content, the name TOBUSCUS brings back so many memories. It's nostalgic. I mean, just listen to this.
TOBUSCUS!
Oh, fuck yeah. But it's also a bit sad now. He was very popular on YouTube back in the day. Between his main channel, gaming channel, and all the freaking channels, he had well over 10 million subscribers. It seemed like he was becoming one of the biggest on the platform. But what happened? Why do new people on YouTube barely have a vague idea of his name? Or some not even knowing him at all? So here is the story of an influential YouTuber who took the platform by storm and disappeared even faster. Here's the story of TOBUSCUS. Toby Turner started his channel 13 years ago. Yeah, 2006. I was just a kid, and probably you were too. 2006. People were listening to Coldplay and shit. Not to mention that no one really knew what YouTube meant. People were starting channels to share cat videos. I mean, they still do now, but now we have these people.
Yeah.
It just took me 17 years to grow.
Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, Toby uploaded a bunch of short videos of himself like most people did. But he was so enthusiastic and clearly talented in engaging people. He made you feel like he was your friend because he talked directly to you and made you feel important. So, sort of like the behaviors of a
Sociopath.
Sociopath.
I'm just kidding. He blew up on YouTube when he started doing his literal trailers, a simple and brilliantly executed idea for the time. Like most of his content, it was mostly PG, and that, combined with the already popular franchises he used to reference in his videos, of course it got huge attention. From kids. But I was a kid, and I enjoyed his random comedy. After all, random equals funny, right? I want to say that's only valid for back in the day, but man, just look at today's TikToks.
I hope I don't fall.
And from there on, stonks went up. Gaming, vlogs, Ray William Johnson style videos.
How's it going? I'm Toby Turner. One of my nipples is larger than the other two, and this is huge. Win. Short videos from 3 different medical oddities that are actually more common than you'd think compete to become the most epic.
Yeah, whatever that was. There was branded content, adverts, animated series.
TOBUSCUS.
Does that have to be my username?
Yeah! What's wrong with TOBUSCUS?
TOBUSCUS.
Yeah! TOBUSCUS!
Oh boy, those animated series and songs were the shit. And a game? I wonder what happened to that crowd-funded game. Toby was so big he was even in movies. Well, bad movies. Regardless, Toby had it all. Money, fame, everyone loved him. Or did everyone just love the character he became in front of the camera? Leading up to it, Toby didn't build up his reputation well. While being this great friend on camera, behind it, like most people, he was different. YouTubers that befriended him or even worked with him would describe him as problematic, to say the least. But that stayed behind the camera for most of it. Toby was the same enthusiastic friend on the internet you came home to see after a bad day at school. And that was kinda nice. And then the article that started the downfall, The Truth About TOBUSCUS by his ex-girlfriend April.
Drop Alert Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. About rape, abuse, drugs, and pretty much everything terrible.
Sup, you beautiful bastards? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and we're going to be talking about one main topic today, Toby Turner rape allegations.
She goes on to describe her relationship with him, stating different forms of abuse, even saying that Toby drugged her. Her story seems very believable, a good motive of why the speaking out now, a very relatable bad relationship story, on and off, fights, apologies. Well, this video took a depressing turn, huh? No worries, it gets worse. Other ex-girlfriends of his came out to support April shortly after, Amelia Talon and Jacqueline Glenn, saying that they have experienced a similar pattern of behaviors, instances of feeling uncomfortable, ripping off clothes, and more violent approach to their intimate time. However, saying that it was all consensual for them. Not to take away from April's statement, her experiences might have been very different. There's a link to their videos down there if you want to watch the whole thing. Now, this is a tricky situation, as Toby himself even puts it. When you're famous, people do anything to be around you. If you're famous on YouTube or the internet, people will want to use you for exposure. Just being associated with the name Toby has a humongous impact on your online career. And some people, they can't wait for something to come up that will turn the attention to them.
I don't know how to date people anymore. It's hard, cause like you automatically like, do you like me? Why do you like me? Cause then it's just, cause part of it's like, but like sometimes people would lie to me and they'll be like, I don't know, what do you do? I don't know. I'm like, oh, whatever, just stupid stuff, make jokes and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, I didn't know that. And then like later their friend will come up and be like, she's been like watching you for 6 years. And I'm like, what? What? Tell me you don't know who I am. This has been happening for a while. Like, it's a weird thing. There are people that are so weird and it's like even hard to explain. Oh, I won't.
People pretend, and it's hard to make the distinction between real and fake friends, especially online. But Toby loves attention, so it's easy for him to be surrounded by fake friends. Maybe he brought this on himself. His need for acceptance and validation probably pushed real friends away. Friends that will call your bullshit when they see it. There is no real evidence for all the allegations against him, only that there is a huge catalog of background stories from others that would suggest that Toby's not the best person.
Two instances were my wedding, and another was a Super Bowl party around 3 years ago where we had to make him leave because he did something indecent in front of one of my female employees.
You know Toby Turner?
Of course.
Toby Turner was like the great Gatsby of YouTube at one point, where he had parties every single weekend at his house, and they were like extravagant parties. Like, something bad is going to happen here.
It sounds like Toby likes to push it when it comes to interacting with his partners. Yeah, for sure, but that's just a bad boyfriend at best. A rapist that drugs his victims? I don't know. It's hard to distance yourself from allegations. The name TOBUSCUS stood alongside words like rapist and abusers in a lot of video titles that have been seen by millions. And that sticks with people, regardless of the whole story. And the truth is, what is the whole story? We'll never know for sure. Toby has since continued to make content on and off, but it's different. In a way, because it's so much the same. He tries to be the same person on camera that he was back in the day. And for those who know him, we kinda look past the enthusiasm that he portrays now and think that there's no way that he's not really just hurt by these events. I think that's one of the main reasons many stopped watching, including me. He chose to be stuck in the past and the good old days. But it's okay for things to change and evolve, to be shaped into something else that would reflect who you are at that point. I feel very weird talking about this. Like, am I taking the side of a bad person? I don't know. I don't want to be on the wrong side, but I don't know what the wrong side is. Nothing has been proven, and things seem to add up in a way. But that's not how it works. It should be innocent until proven guilty. it seems like more often than ever, influential people stand in a public trial. A trial based on opinion and storytelling with no evidence. Now look, I was a huge fan of Toby's, so this is in no way impartial. Don't take this as a journalistic article. This is just a take on a story told by someone who he had a big impact on. Why am I making this video? Why am I making this video? What the fuck? I don't know. I was just thinking about this the other day and I thought maybe someone else could relate to it as well. This video was sort of a downer. No one wins. No one had to gain from this. Except, of course, ya boy.
Let's get right into the news.